591-8900. Back to the phones. Dan in Paxton. Dan.
Yeah, this is Stan.
Stan.
Hey, thanks for putting me on. Hey, Paxton down here. I'm on west on Route 9.
Is this, wait a minute, is this a storm report?
Yes.
All right, hold on. We have to make this official. From the Awake with Jake Storm Alert System report, Stan from Paxton. Stan, go ahead.
Yeah, Jake, thanks for having me on. I'm out here on Route 9. Route 9 is down to 2 lanes. Only 2 passable lanes down here.
How many lanes does it have at normal, like in July?
Oh, you had to ask that. 2 lanes.
2 lanes, okay. But it's down to 2 lanes today, we can say.
Yes. You only got to tell that part of the story. It makes it more enticing.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, I can't tell you anymore.
US 9's down to 2 lanes.
Yeah, Route 9's down to 2 lanes. It's official.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, thanks.
And we quickly go to Tinley Park, where Regina is checking in, part of the Awake with Jake Storm Alert System report. Good morning, Regina.
Hi, how are you?
For those who don't know, Tinley Park is in the southwest suburbs. I want to say like 159th and Harlem and that area, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Paint the picture for us, Regina.
Okay, well, I just got up, and I opened up my blinds, and there's snow in the front and the back of my house. And I haven't checked the sides, but I'm thinking it's there, too.
Is this something that scares you, Regina?
It scares me a lot.
You're afraid if you looked on the sides of your home that your home may be surrounded?
I'm thinking, too. I don't know what to do.
Are your doors closed? We do not want any of that snow to work their way into your home.
Yes, they are. The windows are shut, too.
Do you have enough milk?
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. My husband's crying.
When was the last time you heard him cry?
Oh, it's been years. This is really scary.
All right. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you.
You just heard Regina say, this is really scary. Tom in Chicago, welcome to WOS, Tom.
How you doing, Jake?
Are you reporting in for us?
Pardon me?
Are you reporting in?
Yes, I am. I just came out of southern Illinois from a town called Salem. The roads are all dry south of Champaign. The worst part of the snow, as far as I'm concerned, is in Champaign. I'm just south of Kankakee at the moment, heading back into town. And this is not a bad snowstorm. I do this 5 nights a week. I've been a trucker for over 30 years of my life, and you can do this with your eyes closed.
So what you're saying is Champaign is overrun with snow.
More than what we've got here, yes.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, take care.
That's from a trucker. Champaign is overrun with snow. Gary in New Lenox.
Hey, Jake, this is Gary Boba, Paul's friend from New Lenox.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Well, I looked out the window, and Santa is down. I mean, I had to go out there. I got to check his pulse. I don't know if he's had a coronary or if he's just, way down by the snow. But
is this an inflatable Santa or one of those, structure-type Santas?
Oh, this is an inflatable Santa. This is we're way south, man.
So what you're saying is the force of the storm has deflated the Santa.
Well, either that or, his arteries are clogged and he's dead.
So, Gary, what you're reporting, you Lennox, the Santa on your front lawn may be dead because of the storm.
Yeah, I hope my kids aren't listening.
Thank you, Gary.
Goodbye.
Oh, the humanity. Connie in Yorkville.
Very worried. I looked out in my driveway.
Yes.
And someone is shoveling.
They're actually shoveling snow in your driveway.
Yeah, but there's some strange teenager shoveling.
You have no idea who this teenager is?
I have no idea.
Connie,
it's not anyone that's ever existed in my household.
This is good to hear because this is an example of people helping people, Connie. That's what it's all about.
I think you're right. See, in all this worry and turmoil, there are good people still out there.
So we could report there's a good Samaritan in Yorkville in your driveway shoveling snow.
A teenager.
A teenager.
Right.
Thank you, Connie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Chris in Schaumburg. Chris, you're in WLS.
Yes, we have a nominal snowman sighting. He's looking for a homeless shelter in the Schaumburg area.
Is he passing out mayoral petitions by any chance?
No, but he came in to know how can he get on a plane to North Carolina.
The storm has affected our communications out there. Schaumburg is under siege. It has affected our communication system. The only thing we can use right now would be a commentary by Walter Jacobson on the storm. Rick in St. Charles. Hello, Rick.
Good morning, Jake. Just had a group of deer cross the road in front of me, slid off the road, kind of stuck, but I see
The deer slid off the road?
Well, the deer slid, so did I.
Oh.
I think the deer won because they're still going.
Now, why were the deer crossing the road?
I don't know, but I see a sleigh off in the distance, kind of like in a group of scrub trees, and there's a large man with a red suit on that's trying to push it out. I think the deer became disconnected or something. And there's another car just swerved out and stuck. This is off of North Avenue out in St. Charles.
All right. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
We will get more storm report, but I have an important message to read from Hillary Clinton. And then we'll get back to more storm reports. You know, Hillary has always said it best. You never gave in, you never gave up, and together we made history. Do you remember Hillary's speech at the Democratic National Convention? It was an historic moment, one that made all of us proud. If you missed the first opportunity to buy a DVD of her speech, you are in luck. We have a few of our special edition 2008 National Democratic Convention DVDs left, and we want to share them with you. If you contribute $50 or more today, that's right, $50, to help retire the last bit of Hillary's campaign debt, we will send you a DVD with Hillary's historic speech at the 2008 Denver Convention and the inspiring video that introduced her. But you're saying, Jake, that's it? Well, nope, that's not all. There's more. It also includes President Clinton's speech and a special message that Hillary recorded just for you. And for those of you, if you want really something special, extra special for Christmas, you can contribute $250 or more and receive one of our special signature DVDs hand-signed by Hillary. But folks, you better hurry. We only have 50 of these signature DVDs left. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, you also get, as a bonus, a Bill Clinton cigar. So act fast if you want one of these. This is Jake Hartford for Hillary. Back after this.
Awake with Jake. Jake Hartford, 890 AM. WLS. The latest national news is just minutes away with ABC News updates at the top and bottom of every hour on 890 AM WLS. You're listening to Jake Hartford on 890 AM WLS.
Trim the tree until I got high. I was gonna buy you a DVD, but then I got high. My presents ain't wrapped up, and I know why. Why, man? Hey, cause I got high. Yeah, because I got high.
And there are people calling for the Hillary DVD. I think they're high this morning. 6:54. We have another WLS wants you to know right now.
And now it's time for something WLS wants you to know.
Legendary Nut and sports.
We interrupt. I'm sorry, folks. We have to interrupt this Something WS wants you to know with another breaking report from the Awake with Jake storm alert system. This is from 309 in Peoria. Listen closely if you're in the Peoria area. Peoria conditions are 4 inches on the ground. This came in on text 68683. It says 4 inches on top of hot tub cover. It says yard pond is solid ice. Birds are frozen in flight. I repeat, birds are frozen in flight. While we're doing the reports, we have Bob and Highland calling in. Bob?
You know, Jake, I was taking this all very lightly until I looked outside. This is not restricted to Illinois. This is also in Indiana.
You always think it happens to somebody else. You never think it can happen to you.
Yeah, I was just totally taking it for granted. enjoying a nice nap, and then I hear you on the radio and all these poor people all over the place. And I think, well, that's just Illinois. If I look outside, we got our 4 inches over here too, Jay. It's everywhere.
So you could report that your ground is covered in with snow.
Jay, if I didn't know there was ground underneath that snow, I would say there wasn't even ground there.
That's how much snow is there.
I would say 4 inches, Jay. And and I don't even know about going outside today. I'll bet you it's cold out there too.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
All right.
There you go. There you have it. And remember Regina in Tinley Park, folks. Say a prayer for Regina, who is surrounded. Her home is surrounded by snow, and they're low on milk. If anybody in Tinley Park is listening, if you can get to Regina's house, if you can try to get there, if you got a 4-wheeler or a 6-wheeler, get her some milk, please. It's people helping people. That's what it's all about. Now, we have the show announcement. This is an announcement. I know you're saying, Jake, you've said this stuff before, major announcement, and it never is. You know what? This time I really mean it. Of an historic proportion, so big, the staff here on the show they don't even know what the announcement is. And all morning they've been asking, Jake, what is it? What's going to be? And I said, nope, when the listeners hear it first, then you'll hear it. When the listeners hear it, you'll hear it. I'm almost not. Do I have time to give this announcement now? No, I guess I do. You know, the show's on Saturday mornings, 5 to 7, correct? Well, 3 weeks from today is Christmas morning. Normally, there'd be no show. Because what happens, radio stations like this one would start doing the Christmas music around 6 o'clock Christmas Eve, and they just stay that way until like afternoon of Christmas Day. Because I've done Christmas Day on this station many times. Well, what we're doing this year, we're going to have a special Awake with Jake live edition. I'm calling it Awake with Santa Jake. 5 to 7 on Christmas morning, and we're inviting all of you to open your presents with my presents. As I open mine, that of course you, the listeners, will send me. Now I can't say that. Management wouldn't like that part. But that's what we're going to have. This is the first time on this station that will be live programming on Christmas morning, and it'll be right here from 5 to 7 on Christmas Day. So join me for that, and stay safe today in the storm. Bye-bye.